Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Serap. I'm in France for a writing retreat. In this video, I'm going to show you the first 2 days of the retreat, not when we were actually in the workshop. I'll talk about what we've been doing. Today was the first day of the retreat officially. We have gotten together after breakfast and talked about writing from our own experiences, what kind of language we use, how we make use of our senses, and how that defines what kind of description, for example, we are going to write to convey our emotions, the state we're in, to our readers. And we do have a bit of homework for later today to write about a place and how we experience that place with our senses. What are the visual things we think about when we picture that place? What colors? What kind of objects? The size of things? What are the sounds we hear? And tastes. Is there a taste related to that place or a smell? What are those? Is there another person there? What do we think about this person? So on and so forth. And we're going to use some declarative language to talk about that place that we chose. We did a list for each senses. When we thought of a space or place, we just wrote down what came to mind, and now we can rely on that list to write what we are going to write. I might go for a walk in a bit. It's a drizzly day. It's not very cold, but being inside and sitting all day, I felt cold. Yeah, so far things are going well. The people here are extremely interesting. I just love being among them. And there's already so much I learned from these people who are attending this retreat with me, and that is such a wonderful feeling. And there are a few of us from Seattle, which is also kind of cute, and I'm hoping that I can stay in touch with them after the retreat, not just with the people who are from Seattle, of course. Anyway, I'm overall looking forward to the rest of the week. I am trying to figure out how to use the writing prompts to further my novel. I can take a scene from the book and write it with the prompts Molly provided us. I think it's a matter of deciding what that scene is going to be. Okay, so that's the update for now. I'm gonna go do some work now, and if I go for a walk, I will record the scenery. Even though it's misty, it is so green, peaceful, very beautiful. I'm on a walk. It started raining, but it's a warm day. Yesterday it wasn't warm, but look at this beautiful tree, and there are many of them. I don't know what these are called, but they have these balloon-like leaves on certain parts of the branches. They're kind of cute. This is lovely. Extremely peaceful. Wildflowers around. It's green. The clouds are gorgeous. And today we can see the mountains. It is calming, relaxing, and it's very inspiring. I'm hoping to do some good writing later today. Today in the class, we talked about remembering things, and we read pieces that had sentences that started with "I remember," but they were written in different forms. It was interesting to compare them and share what were the parts that drew us to them, and what about the writing was interesting, what kind of intentional choices the authors made while they were writing these pieces. It was extremely informative and again inspiring, because it really gives you this option of writing in a particular way, and then by doing that you kind of arrive at your own style, or hopefully you arrive at your own style. We then had half an hour to write about things that we remembered. Our instructions were not to think too much about it, but write the first thing that came to mind when we said "I remember." But we limited the time period to make it a bit less overwhelming, so you had to choose a part of your life. I chose the first maybe 1 or 2 years of moving to Seattle, and I wrote a bunch of things, and then as we were writing, the instructor would tell us what else to think about, or she gave us prompts. That kind of helped shape the writing. It was really fun to free write like that. And also we started days with morning pages. That was also fun. I love free writing, getting anything in my mind down on the page. So I love starting the day that way. And then I love writing more intentionally later. I'm gonna continue walking and enjoy the scenery, and I will record a little bit more after I get to the hotel while I'm writing. See you then. But this is the path I will continue on. We are about to go hiking, and the weather is a bit dreadful, and it's a bit on the cold side. Everyone is a little bit nervous, but I think it's gonna be fun. Even though it looks dreadful, it's still gorgeous. I just wanna turn this around. Look at that greenery. And right now it doesn't look that bad, honestly. But I'm mostly worried about cold because I get cold easily. I'll see if I can record while we are on the hike, but if I can't, I'll tell you all about how it went. It's okay. It's pouring and snowing.
I said to me.
Going. Hello. Today was the third day of the retreat, and I don't know if you can hear, but people are still having conversations and laughter. I'm too tired. I came to my room after dinner, and tomorrow we have a free day. We're gonna go to Po and see the market, and then do some shopping, and then come back to where we are staying to do some writing. Today in the afternoon, after our hike in the Pyrenees Mountains, first of all, we got soaked. It rained so heavily the whole time, and then it snowed, and it was magical. Also, miserable. We were all very cold. Only few of us brought hiking shoes because, you know, it's only 2 hours of hiking and boots are big. So I didn't bring mine and a lot of people didn't bring theirs. So we were wearing running shoes and other types of sneakers. So everything got soaked. My feet were swimming in my shoes, and my shoes, I worry that they're not gonna dry by the time I have to go back. So anyhow, just doing something like that as a group is so much fun, and you focus on the fun aspect of it and not the miserable parts. And the bus ride was good, we got warm, and the conversation was great. I really like these people. They're so interesting and lovely and loving and giving. It's wonderful. Yeah, it feels magical. And I am looking forward to writing some more. So far, I have to say I haven't been very productive with my writing. However, I have been learning, and I've been learning things that will help with my writing, and I've been doing some practice. And I thought I would be just focusing on the novel, but I was wrong about that, and it's not going that way. But I am learning techniques. I'm learning different ways of expressing my thoughts, my experiences, and how that would translate to writing fiction. Molly is a memoirist, as I mentioned earlier, so she focuses on nonfiction creative pieces during this retreat. I find that really informative because everything I learn here I think is applicable to fiction. The important thing is being able to write beautiful prose. So I feel lucky to also get to hear some of my friends' writings and giving feedback, and that has been really valuable to hear how other people write, what their styles are. So overall, I am finding this retreat extremely valuable, and I can't wait to do another one, honestly. And I just hope that it won't be this far from home, though the atmosphere here is amazing, and the food here is so healthy and fresh, and all the vegetables are from the yard, and that is amazing. And they have this nice garden, and it looks, I showed you, it looks beautiful. And I've never been to this part of the world before, so I guess I've been to Barcelona, it's close by, but not here in France. So it is magical, as I said, and I am just so happy that I was able to get here, be with these laughing people who are having fun, who I hope to stay in touch for long years, and I'm also hoping that I can get some more writing done tomorrow and the rest of the retreat here. Because we were having so much fun together, our dinners are taking like 2-3 hours, and I think each one of us think that we were gonna come to the bedroom and write. We haven't been doing that much, or at least I haven't. Some people are staying up late to write, which is amazing. I wasn't as good about that because I just feel tired. But today is the day that I will do some writing before I go to bed. And tomorrow afternoon, I'm planning on writing the whole afternoon. This was the first half of the retreat, and there's the break, and now the second half of the retreat is going to be starting on Thursday, and we have Friday, and then Saturday we go home. All right, I think that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and like these videos, add comments, ask questions, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.